for a 5-hour conversation that actually got SevenStock to what it is. It was him pushing this passion that we had, his passion too, to make this. We said, you know what can we do? We didn't talk to anybody. We didn't talk to corporate. We didn't talk to market. We didn't talk to any. We just said, let's do it and see what happens. This is what happened. Calvin has now retired from Mazda, so we give it up for his retirement. He retired this year, so he's not there. He's been our #1 champion at Mazda, not only here, but in Japan. When we needed Calvin to pick up a phone and call somebody on the other side, it was it. He could call some people that made this happen, that he continues to push. Even today at this event, he had a big influence in saving SevenStock at Mazda so it would continue. So we're living his legacy, and we really wanted to appreciate what he's done. I'm gonna let him get a few words. Where's my, here we go. So we're giving Kelvin an Appreciation Lifetime Award for him to also take. Yeah, for you. He's just as much a SevenStock as any one of us on our team. This guy really, you guys can't understand how much it is to have somebody with passion like that at the factory. So I'm gonna let him say a few words because he likes to talk a lot too, but here you go, Calvin.
Thank you, Bernie, for the introduction. Like Bernie said, it's our purpose, it's our dream to serve all of you. It's you that helps motivate all of us at Mazda with the brand, and all of you are certainly the most loyal brand advocates for the brand. Honestly, this is a really special event. It was a dream for us to kind of get together as friends, and we saw something, a huge potential that we can bring everybody around the world to really love what we do, what we see, why we exist, what we do, how we do things. And the outcome of that is look at this entire crowd of wonderful and loyal Mazda brand advocates. Honestly, the Japanese Classic Car Show in Southern California is also a wonderful event here in Long Beach, but certainly when it comes to the Mazda brand and all the brands in Southern California and probably between the East Coast and West Coast, it's SevenStock, and it's the team from SevenStock here, all you guys here. And also the support of our Mazda headquartered members that are in the garage that brought the race cars here today. So it's been our pleasure. We want to continue this over and over again. Thank you so much for the contribution and help. And certainly let's continue our friendship, Bernie. And let's continue to serve all these wonderful people here, and let's make them happy every time, okay? Thank you very much.
So, don't go nowhere. So Tom made your FD look really beautiful and sexy. Kelvin made your FD drive the way it does. One of his first assignments as Mazda was one of the development guys on the FD. He eventually became director of R&D at Mazda, but one of the first things that he worked on was that FD. So the way that FD drives, the way it is that sports car developed, this man, along with that team, are the ones that did it. You want to say something?
I want to say something about that. Partially correct, but the direction is fine. Tom Matano, is he somewhere around here? Okay, he's walked around. When I first started at Mazda in 1990, of course the story of the RX-7 was really special. But it was Tom. I've learned so much about Tom's view about life and people and philosophy. One of the very interesting and very powerful point of Tom Matano is his ability to draw people together, and that's why we're here together. Communication, passion, I mean, the observation of why we do things and why it's so exciting. Tom taught me one important key point. It's why. Why, how, and what we do things, okay? Usually the what is the goal. People just tell you to do the goal. And that's not fun. To create passionate people, and that's the purpose of what we exist at Mazda, is to always focus on the question of why. When you can answer that properly, you will invest in yourself in studying those points. You're gonna believe in those points, and you're gonna create something wonderful from that. You're buying, you're vesting yourself, and that's how you become passionate. And I think all of you are passionate in that same similar perspective. And from Tom's perspective, he passed that on to me. I'm trying to pass it on to other people, like Steve Lintiaco here, right here from Mazda, our QA team. But that's the framework. And that's the framework of also SevenStock too. Why are we doing this? We're doing it for all of you people. You love the brand. You love your automobiles. Let's continue the membership. Let's continue the observation of really enjoying the communication with everybody. And certainly the people here at SevenStock have taken really good care of all of you. The team has certainly invested all their time, their weekend, their weekday to help support this, but we're happy to do it. To see all of you smile and be happy and really join the event. This is the #1 Mazda Southern California event in Southern California, as well as North America, and hopefully around the world. So thank you, Bernie, and your team. I really appreciate it again. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
I've known this guy for 30 plus years.